In this video, I'm going to show you how to copy content from one course to another course. And the reason this has come up is because now that we're making a lot of new content, we're making a lot of new videos, some of us want to have our content in several different course sections or several different course shells. So this is a little bit different than a course copy. This is just one way to copy individual components from one course to another. If that's a module, if it's a page, if it's a test, you can export everything to Commons and then bring them back into another class. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First, let's go to the course that has the content I want to copy. So I'm going to click on Migrate Course. And once I get there, I'm going to click on Modules. Now, once we get into Modules, notice that there are 3 dots to the right of everything. And anytime you click on those 3 dots, you'll see a Share to Commons option. So this means we could share this entire module to the Commons, or we can share these individual components. So here's a page that has a video on it. I can share that to the Commons. I can do quizzes, assignments, whatever I want to do. So again, it's a useful way to move content from one course to another course. So here's how it works. The first thing we want to do, let's just take this page with a video on it, and we can look at the page, this week's lecture. So it's got a video from TechSmith that I just made, and I'm going to transfer this into another class. So the way I'll do it is I'll just go Share to Commons, and then once I get there, you'll see a screen that looks like this. And the first thing you want to do is select who can use the resource. So if it's only you, that's fine. If this is something you might want to share with Mercy College of Ohio, you select this box, or you can even share it to the broader Canvas community. For now, I'm going to click on Only Me, and I'm going to name this we'll just name it New Lecture Module 3. Just so I have a clear identifier. That'll be helpful if you have a lot of these, so you'll know what they are. So you have to put a description in, and you have to select an image too. It's just a weird Canvas thing. So if you select image, these will automatically come up, and you can just grab one. And we're calling this New Lecture Module 3. So we're going to go to Share, and sometimes these take a little while to download to Commons. So just the important thing is to remember that this is New Lecture 3 that we just put into Commons, and now we're going to get it back out into another course, or at least that's the plan. So now I'm going to go back out to my dashboard, and we're going to look at the course that I want to put it into. So we took content out of my great course, and we want to import that into my not so great course, which is our other section. So we're going to click on that course, and then I'm going to go to Import from Commons. And now what I can do is find my content. So here's my content, New Lecture Module 3. So I have it selected. I can just import. And what I like to do here, it'll list most all of your classes here. So you could check a box and then import into the course. It's one way to do it. That's perfectly okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to download it. So I'm downloading this course cartridge, if you will, or course component. And it's downloading at the bottom left of my screen. It will be a zip file. And now that it's downloaded, I want to get it into my course. So I'm going to go back out to Dashboard. I'm going to go to the course that I want to put it into, which is my Not So Great course. And then I'm going to go to Settings. And I am going to go to Import Course Content. I'm going to pull down to a Canvas Course Export Package. I'm going to choose the file that I just downloaded. So let me go to my downloads. So here's the file I just downloaded, the zip file. I'm going to click on Open. And I can select all content or specific content. In this case, I know that I only exported one single page with a video. So I'm just going to click on All Content, and I'm going to click on Import. And that'll take a few minutes. It'll run and start to import it. Now, there's a couple of implications to as where these things end up, and I'll talk about that briefly. So the import's done, and it was a page that we imported, so it should show up in our Pages area. So here's the page that we imported, and we can take a look at it. So it's got the lecture we made on TechSmith, so everything's there. So now we have this page in our course. Now, this course had nothing else in it before, so it's probably not exactly realistic to what you'll be doing. But now that we have our page in there, if we want to put our page in a module, let me just create a module real quick, and I'm just going to go to plus. I'm going to add my page. I'm going to select this week's lecture. I'm going to add. So now in my class that had nothing in it before, I have the page with the lecture from the original course. So again, this course was empty, but if you have a course that's full, all you need to do is follow these steps. Export to the Commons and then import into your new course and drop the content wherever you want it, in a module or in assignments or whatever. So that's one way to copy content from one course to another.